one and only Charles Trippy.
Hi, how's it going, everyone?
And we are surrounded 360.
I'm not the one and only, though.
I know you're not.
My father has the same name.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to mean like there's
I'm
one
the
and
second.
Only, like
second
there's also Alli. I'm not the only Trippy.
No. Actually, yes, I am the third.
Third Charles.
Yeah, third Charles.
Charles the
Paul
third.
Trippy the
Sounds
third.
like very royal.
Yes.
Wow, really snooty.
Humph, yes.
You're very snooty. You're like the rocker royal guy.
I am very rockerly snooty.
I love it. And you've been touring everywhere. You're nonstop.
We've been on, I play in the band We the Kings, and we've been on tour for the past month right now. And then we have another month to go. And I convinced our management to swing through this way. And actually, we'll be playing Vidcon tonight, actually.
Oh, my God. So you're playing at Vidcon tonight. Who's going to go to his show at Vidcon tonight?
Everyone.
That's all. How do you balance doing all this YouTube stuff and then you're in a band full time? That's pretty intense.
It's very difficult. Alli helps a lot. Luckily the internet's everywhere. Granted, it's not very fast everywhere, but it's hard. But it's fun. It's worth it.
Is being in a band something you've always wanted to do?
Oh, absolutely. I grew up on a tour bus. My dad, he played in Greg Allman for like 10 years, so I grew up on a tour bus. It's definitely something I've always wanted to do. I went through that stage where I didn't want to do it. You know, your parents aren't cool. And I did the opposite. I did sports, and then I realized that, hey, I like actually playing music, so I started doing it again.
Then you stumbled into all this YouTube stuff.
In college, I stumbled on YouTube, MySpace, and all that
Go
stuff.
MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace. Friendster, LiveJournal, all those things. Dated. Half these people don't even know what that is anymore.
Just Google it,
yeah.
you know.
I realized I have a hole in my pants.
Oh, almost, but not quite.
This is quite embarrassing.
We're going to need to put like some censorship shots on your
Do not focus down there.
croc shot censorship
You guys
boxes.
saw this. I know the camera saw this. They didn't want to tell
No,
me.
you don't see anything. It's just a rip.
This guy's
it's
smirking
a style.
over here.
You don't do the rip style?
I'm going to now. I meant to do this. Just going to put a
LOL.
wall right there.
That's exactly why we have those
Yeah,
pillows there for
that's
moments
good.
like this. What's the hardest part of life on the road and then maintaining your channel and everything?
Adjusting, I'd say, because you have to shower at the venues. You can't poop on the bus. It's the number one rule. You can't poop on the bus.
Okay.
And you can't brush your teeth with the bus water.
So what do you do if you just need to go to the bathroom? Go number 2.
I have a funny quick story. One time on Warped Tour.
Share a story. All right, share a story, please.
I'm sorry, Travis. Travis had to go really bad, and he had to do this in a bag. And you hear him rustling in the bag. And then he had to dispose of this thing. So he's running out like hot soup, like running out. He goes to throw it into like the trash. We were in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and there's like all these like rattlesnake signs and these like cliffs and stuff. So he went to try to, and the dumpster's at the top, so he's just like, I'm not going through that. And he just throws it up there, misses the edge of the dumpster, and it just slowly rolls back down. Yeah.
No way.
I think it was right next to of Mice and Men's bus. So I apologize for that one, too, on behalf of Travis.
That is such an awesome, gross, amazing story.
It's a good visual, too.
But these are all like the craziest things that happen on the road.
What are all the craziest things?
Or maybe that's not the craziest thing. Poop being thrown in places.
It varies from day to day, honestly. I would not to plug our videos, but I would just suggest watching the videos because it's almost daily something that happens, and I can't even recall what happened yesterday, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm trying to think of something.
It allows you to move on if bad things happen. You're like, I don't even remember what happened.
You guys, do you know any crazy things or comes to mind that?
I love how you're like relying on your fans. Go to the mic. Bring the mic to her.
Oh,
bring the mic to her.
That's right. Wait, give the mic.
Oh no, I was gonna say when
you went to the haunted hotel with everyone and you kept getting creeped out.
In Milwaukee, we went to it's called the Rave, I think, and it's across the street from the Ambassador Hotel, which is where Jeffrey Dahmer killed and ate all his victims.
Wow.
I know, it's lunchtime, right? And they're underneath it. It's like an old gentleman's club, like hoity-toity, think Stepford Wives. And we went downstairs, and it's just this abandoned pool. And below that is an abandoned sub-basement. And it's, like, apparently haunted. The lady, everyone from Eminem to, I don't even know, like, anybody plays there. Like, every band plays there.
Yeah.
And it's actually the last show where Buddy Holly and Richie Valens played and then got on their plane and died. and Stevie Ray Vaughan.
So how did it feel playing there?
Creepy, because both of them died.
You're like, but I will survive, I swear.
Right. But that was a really crazy one. Alli found like a burned up piece of paper from the 30s, which so happened to coincide with the day we were there.
So how does it feel, like, I mean, having fans know your life better than you know your own life?
It's amazing because I have a terrible memory. I could just ask all these guys what happened, and I know there's a guy on Twitter who's like CTFxC Answers. I literally ask him questions, and he tells me what happened.
He's like your life memory assistant.
I love it. I love it.
So it's year 5 of internet
Yeah.
killed TV. Year 5, everyone.
Yep. It's year 5.
What is year 5 like for you guys, and how different it is? How have things evolved?
It's a lot busier than year 1,
Yeah.
obviously. This started off as a joke with Shay and myself, and we just started doing it as a joke. And it's just evolved into something like a crazy blur. Honestly, from years 3 to 5, I don't really remember. Like,
Really?
it's just so fast.
Your
Like,
memory was really not there then.
I lost a lot of it. Yeah, so, I mean, it's been great. We have a special surprise coming up in a couple 2 weeks.
Really?
I can't really announce it now, but Alli's not pregnant or anything like that.
I was just about to, say that.
But it's something that's really cool, and we get to announce it in, I think, New York City, so we get to do that.
No way.
Yeah. So I think that's the 17th of August.
And okay, how do we find? Oh, we're gonna just vlog it and find out.
You have to watch the
do you have
videos.
to like live stream it?
I don't think so. It'll be on the vlog. I'll probably tweet it and stuff like that. But it's nothing super like dramatic or anything. It's just a really cool thing, I think, that we're a part of.
That's really awesome.
So New York City.
New York City.
Best Buy Theater.
Do you ever catch up on the early episodes?
I
or, like,
do.
go back, and what are some of your favorites?
Which was the one I watched recently? I watched my parents' dog, just recently go underwater. See, my parents' dog can dive 6 feet underwater and retrieve ball, like a ball or tennis ball.
Your animals in your family were made just for the internet.
They're just characters. Every one of them are just characters. I watched that one. Then I watched, I was walking by Starbucks, and it was like Valencia Orange. I don't know, sponsored by Starbucks. No, it was like this Valencia Orange, like Starbucks refresher thing.
Yeah.
And I remembered I lived in Valencia, Spain, with Alli for a few months, and I remember grabbing a Valencian. Is a Valencian? I don't know. An orange from one of the things, and I getting yelled at, and I still did it. It was delicious. So that kind of like made me go watch the video again, and yeah, it's every once in a while it's fun.
Do you ever feel like you're going to get to a point where you just don't want to be sharing your life and documenting as much and like working nonstop at it?
I don't think of it as work so much anymore. It's one of those things where the camera's always on me. So like if I didn't have a camera, I'd feel like I forgot something.
Like you're naked.
Yeah. And like kind of like
you have a hole in your pants.
Right there. Even if I didn't put it on the internet, I'd still film it. And where would I put it? The internet's the easiest thing. I don't think Google's going around anywhere, so they're less likely to lose it than I am. So might as well just keep doing it. And I mean, it's kind of cool. We've come this far.
I know. What's next? So what's next for you guys?
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I'm still 28. Alli's still just turning 24. As far as I'm concerned, like, we're getting into the next stage of life, so we have to keep going. I mean, a lot of things have got to happen. I mean, we're newlyweds. I mean, the inevitable's happening next. You know what I mean?
The babies.
Yeah,
I mean, trippy. Who wants to see a trippy baby?
I do too. I want to see what it looks like. But I mean, that's inevitable, over time, and then just to see what happens, kind of thing is kind of cool.
And a big documentary is going to come up.
Yes,
with
and
YouTubers.
Then I don't know if it has a title yet, so I don't want to say the title, but
I'm vlogging here.
Well, it's another one's tentative actually.
Okay.
But the Shay Carl and Corey Vidal documentary, that's coming out, and it's focused on a bunch of vloggers. But I know they really did a lot of stuff with us and my family, and that's going to be amazing. That was a truly amazing experience, and they're killing it. So yeah.
Charles Trippy, everybody.
Hey.